Hello everyone, my name is Biak. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but I'm originally from Burma, which is also known as Myanmar. It's a small country in Southeast Asia. I grew up in a small town, in a small community, and I grew up in Christian family. So my grandpa was a pastor, so he's the one who encouraged to me to become pastor or to work with the people in the church because I really love the way how he worked with the people in our community, the way who he helped people in need, encouraging people to have positive thinking and help them to have a better life. So this is my second year in Keras. I'm a student. I'm studying Christian education because after I came to America, I experienced and witnessed that a lot of my community, especially people who children who grew up in here, they do not speak our own language, and the parents don't speak English, so there's um, issue going in between children and parents. So this is my main goal to work with to help the family in the future, especially in the church. So that is why I choose to study Christian education to work with the kids, with the children in the future. And after I with this interview, I really enjoy it because I've been experiencing this. I would say discrimination between gender. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the community that I grew up is totally different from America. So what happened back in my hometown is that most women or mothers they just taking care of housekeeper, their children, and they don't really have opportunity like men. But the men they work at the farm, they go out a lot. They have more chance, and I would say they are right the head of the household. But women have to obey their husband, or they have to be careful whatever they do. But in America here, we all have the same opportunity. We all can do and can pursue anything, which is that's how it's supposed to be in our life, especially in Christian life. We are all the children of God. There should be no discrimination between gender, between colors, I would say. And one thing that's from the interview, more I have more connection with Reverend Emily because like when I listen to her, she have kind of hard time in the church, as she said, the church wasn't answering her question. Uh, the church wasn't welcoming her question. She have kind of trouble or having difficulty connection with the church. That's what I experienced too when I came to America. So back in my hometown, I keep attending Sunday school every Sunday morning. But here, when I came to the church, there's no one to teach me about the Bible at the church. And the teacher told me that we don't have class for you, which is really sad for me. And when I try to do something in the church, there's nothing that I can do. There's no, I would say there's no place for me. So I just go to the church and pray, sing the hymnals, worship song with them. So all thing that I can do is just like how Reverend Emily did, just spend time alone with God, pray, and ask all the questions that in my mind. Because even if I talk to pastor or in the church, someone in the church, they won't do nothing. So basic mostly I just try to spend as much as I can do, try to read Bible. So in high school I spent at least 1 hour every night. I would say 5 days a week to read the Bible and then try to have like more connection with God. That's how I help myself to grow up in my Christian life. So, but it's been 10 years that I volunteer in my church, but still, I still feel that when I bring up something from the church, from my church, the leaders or my coworker, they don't really appreciate. I would say most of the time. So I am still feeling that the church wasn't really concerned about my equation or don't really welcome. But I will not give up. I will still keep working on my journey. And one also there's another one that when Reverend Emily said when she was arguing herself whether she's going for law school or divinity school, and at this time there's brother Norman, show up in her room and then told her that to go for divinity school, which is like a sign or a call for her. That's what I experienced the same thing. When I was in high school, I kept thinking to go for divinity school or just to pursue other degree. Especially in America here, there are a lot of opportunity that we can go for it. But going to divinity school is really challenge, and I don't know even if I graduate, if I got my degree, I don't know I will be able to work in the church because my community is a little bit different from American community. But however, as Reverend Doctor Renita Wim said, there's always hope, and God always keep His promise. Let's take an example. David become a king after 20 years. God promised him when he was teenage. So I believe that God have something for me in the future. So I believe that He will keep His promise. So I will keep pursuing my Christian education degree, and then I will do as much as I can, and I will serve the best of my version to the church, to the community, and the people who need help. So in Keras, in another 2-3 years, I am hoping to learn more about God, more about community, more about the church, and more about Christian life. And hopefully that will help me and give me more chain information for the future to work with the church. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you.